Thank you, Mr. Speaker. People sometimes ask me, what was the greatest moment in your life? And I've had a lot of great moments, but I can say, well, I'll say three. The first was the birth of my son, Ben. And I would say the next two were the birth of my grandchildren, Ivo and Bruno. And the decision for me to bring Ben into the world, the decision to raise a child, it was a personal decision made by me and my husband. And we didn't have to call a governor. We didn't call a state legislator. I didn't call my member of Congress and say, hey, is it time? So, Mr. Speaker, I stand here to talk about freedom. Freedom of everyone to have the right to make that very, very personal decision of whether or not to bring a child into the world, because we know the raising of a child brings so much blessings, but also great responsibility. And none of us really know the individual circumstances of other people. And I raise that point today, Mr. Speaker, because as I stand here in the chamber across the street at the United States Supreme Court, the court is hearing a case about a law in Mississippi that would effectively overturn the Roe v. Wade decision that has given women a right to access to abortion for the past 50 years. That Mississippi law is an effort by Republican legislatures, and in this case, the Mississippi legislature, to ban abortion. It's about politicians controlling women's bodies. It's about politicians taking away the personal decision of people to access the health care that they need. So, Mr. Speaker, as I stand here today and have trepidation whether or not the Supreme Court is going to uphold this right to access to abortion, it is a clarion call for the United States Senate across the hall to take up and pass the Women's Health Protection Act, which we passed here in the House, and that act would forever protect women's right to access to a safe, legal abortion. Let freedom ring. And with that, I yield back.